Before we get back to sighing, I want to give y'all a little behind the scenes. What do you get when you mix a movie with a group? Or when you make a movie but it's groovy. I just want to have a little bit of fun before we get back to sighing. Because sighing times are here, baby, and they aren't going anywhere until the day of Christ. Well. So, now y'all want God to deal with wicked people. Yeah, now y'all calling on God now that these files are going out. Y'all want fire and brimstone. Y'all want people to pay in hell. Honestly, we are due for another flood. Just hit us with an asteroid. I mean, what else is God to do with us? What has God to do with humanity? Shame on Christians because we don't preach the gospel enough? We're so distracted by culture wars, social media, the Super Bowl, the freaking Super Bowl. Christians. We had the Black Lives Matter stuff years ago. We got all this stuff now. ICE, all the horrible things that are going on. I'm still talking about white supremacy. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's a lot of y'all. I'm not talking about one person. It's a lot of y'all. And there's one particular meanie who has a lot of head knowledge. He feels himself very dogmatic. 2026. This is where we are. Christians. We're going in the wrong direction. It's okay to have conversations about race and the past and all that stuff, but why do we live in the past? Every day. Some of y'all are relentless. Who disciples y'all? If Apostle Paul was here, I strongly believe Apostle Paul would make a lot of y'all delete your accounts. Christians, grow up, grow into maturity, be faithful, make disciples, be discipled. You know, there's one person who I love to listen to on YouTube, Kurt Kennedy.
With CNN, I'm your host, Kurt Kennedy, the underdog. Let's go in. On this channel, we take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them.
I love listening to him. Very balanced. I could listen to Kurt Kennedy every day if I had to. I could listen to him while I'm eating my breakfast. Kurt, if you listen to this, I hope you encourage, bro. I'm gonna send you a super chat. I'm gonna donate to the cause, bro. But I appreciate you. Gosh, everybody got smoke for everybody. Voddie Baucham. Y'all attacking a dead man?
Then, because he was living in Zambia, in Lusaka, where they had a school. And there are people on here. I heard somebody in the chat, oh, he couldn't have been hating blacks. He was over in Africa. Well, you know, the colonizers went to Africa too, and they certainly hated black people, right? I will be in Zambia next month, deconstructing a lot of the colonial kind of lies and false teachings that Voddie popularized there. So
be very careful. Be very careful who you listen to and what you take in, man. Because there are people who will spend their lives talking about themselves, what they hate, who they don't like. And they'll attack dead people who gave their life for the gospel. Put schools in place for people to better understand the gospel. The disrespect. Have mercy, oh God. You're gonna judge the church first. You've been with me for another episode of Sign Times.
The New Testament opens up with a genealogy. And basically that genealogy screams, the God who made a promise in Genesis chapter 3 has fulfilled that promise. These are the line of the promised seed who will crush the head of the snake. And what does great King David's greater son Jesus do? Like his forebears, David and Judah, he stands as a substitute on behalf of God's elect, lays down his life accepts the wrath of God poured out upon him that he might win victory on behalf of God's people, that all of those who are found in him might be rescued